Before the world knew flame or fate, before the sanctum raised its gate, a dragon wandered tired and worn through misty skies of silver morn. It searched for peace, a place to lie, beneath the glow of moonlit sky, and in a valley hushed between two gentle hills of twilight green, it bowed its head in softened light and drifted deep to dreams of night. It dreamed of fire burning bright, of honor shining pure and white, of moonlit sacred, calm and true, of secrets old and wonders new. From dragon dreams the whispers grew, a hint of halls the world once knew, where mysteries danced in shadowed air, and magic bloomed in hearts that dared. That was the dawn of what would be, where five fought fate and unity. Their story closed, their watch now done, five voices fading into one. And so I speak across the yore, to those who brave what lies before. O hero born of flame or field, of moonlit craft or truth concealed, step forth, past revealed, come soon your fate unsealed. For now the sanctum stirs to see what new made legends you will be. The dragon breathes the dream once more, a calling through the ancient door. Hero before the past is through, the tale now waits to open you. Take clues I've left and missed and do. Seek what is hidden, chase what's true. For the sanctum keeps its promise still. In silent halls and moonlit chill, it watches all you choose to do. And it's long been waiting here for you.
So, Ray, what are your stats?
I don't know.
For strength, dexterity, etc.
Oh, hell, I don't know. Hold on, let me look.
Welcome back.
I'm just curious
Twitch
because
chat.
we're basically the same character.
Hold on.
Not the same.
Welcome back to the wonderful world of spells and scepters, where our cast and crew is the most magical you could find. And some things inside their minds are going to unfold today as we get into the actual beginning of the module. But before that, what is going on? What is up, Twitch chat? Are you guys excited and ready to rock? Are you guys ready to see what is actually going to happen once we get to Mistveil? Let's bring in our lovely cast and crew here. Welcome in, friends hanging out in the Discord. What's going on?
Hello?
What's happening?
What are you talking about?
How are you guys doing today?
Very good, very good.
Are you guys excited to get to Mistveil?
Yes,
Finally,
sir.
hell yeah. Finally, hell yeah.
Have we done enough episodes of walking to build the anticipation up high enough?
Pretty
I
sure we
believe so.
walked enough.
Oh man.
But dogs are barking, yo.
We did get one kind of teaser at Mistveil last week. As it turns out, it's not just some like castle on a hill somewhere. It's actually basically impossible to get to. Why is that, Savage?
Because of the Great Wall of Mist.
Yeah.
Ooh.
They
Get
seem to have
into it
left
with
that
little
out of
attention.
all of the explanations of the place, huh?
Yep.
Giant fucking ring of mist. Yeah, that was fucking sick. I was so excited. I was on like the edge of my seat to give it away. Oh man, because Savage, like so many episodes before, you were like, man, why is this Father Talius guy the only guy that can get us there? And I wanted to say it right then and there, so I've just been waiting. Just been waiting for you to get there, my friend. Ever since.
Or that.
But anyways, yes, it was beautiful and on the horizon. And with that, I guess we're going to turn it over and let the official recap go. Roll it away. Vero.
Welcome, one and all, to the wondrous world of spells and scepters. In the last episode, our group is put on a ship, has a heart-to-heart farewell with Heimdall, and on this ship, we were given a few clues by the ship's captain and discovered disgusting and very troublesome 8-legged pests. With the help of the other recruits, friends, and a rival who really needs to get some aiming lessons, we survive and are on our way to the academy to learn more about what's really going on. And why has it taken us that long to get there? Let's find out what happens next on this episode of Spells and Scepters.
And the sky is a dark,
Beautiful.
purple indigo as you sail. The sun is not quite low in the sky yet, but beginning to sink. And it is almost as if the horizon and the fall of night has arrived a little bit early, even though the sun is still up in the sky. These purple and oranges painting the backdrop as you whip through these winds that are pulling past the ship, ripping the ship apart as it is engulfed in flames. The bottom half of this flying vessel completely covered in these flames. The only thing sticking out, these large iron rivets that run alongside the ship, engraved with these runes. Basically the only thing keeping this ship still together. The captain pulled up a joust and with a pep talk from Savage, found the confidence to jump over this wall of mist with his trusted spectral parrot Polly. You guys look over through these columns of smoke, across at this giant ring of mist that you guys have now jumped over, and the bottom of the ship is intersected through, cutting it wide open. And in front of you, this giant city, bigger than any city you have ever seen. Riverwood would be about 1/16 the scale of this city, farms and all. This territory is absolutely massive. This city sparkles with every color light your eyes could imagine. As you see and take in this wonderful city of different diverse colors, you see these two giant hills that this ring of city is built upon. And in the middle of this ring, right where the two hills crescent together, there is a massive castle, about 1/4 of the size of this city. It just absolutely enormous, and it sits upon this this slight indentation between where these two hills meet. The captain hollers out that you guys have arrived. Yeah, you guys are like looking out over the side of this boat. If there's anything you still wish to do on the boat, these are your last moments to do so.
I don't think so. I think I'm just excited. I run to the edge of the bow and I look out and I just announce, "Hey y'all, we're here!" Like, woo! I'm just psyched. That's me.
Can I crack open the barrel of bourbon that I brought and just fill the flask I emptied with that alcohol?
No,
That's
actually,
my
it has a magical ring that you have to be able to have the spell dispel magic to activate.
Outrageous.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Boy.
It is sealed. No novice mage or wizard would be able to crack it. It's a complex written spell.
Understood.
But
No.
the captain might be able to dispel it. And he would definitely share a drink with you if you wanted to fill it up anyways.
Okay, then I just yell at the captain like, "Hey, save me a flask."
Yeah, he would absolutely. You helped him so much in that last episode, and bringing him a whole barrel, he'd be more than happy to split a drink with you, let you fill your flask up. Jimbo and Schnur, you guys have made it forcibly up out of the bottom deck to the top deck, as the bottom of it is engulfed in flames and smoke. Practically impossible to breathe. The only notable thing about this is that you guys would have essentially been pushed out when everybody else ran up and out of here. And the only thing that you guys would know that everyone else doesn't know is that black silhouetted figure that was leaning on the wall never moved. He basically just stayed there the whole time. Since you guys were always in this area, that'd be privy to information to your eyes. Anyways, you are now standing on the top deck. Is there anywhere you guys would like to be standing in general?
So all of the bottom ship is inflamed, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it, I was gonna go back for the stone. Okay, I guess we already looked around, there's nothing really here. Maybe just give a handshake to the cabin, or the captain. Hmm?
Yeah, he shakes your hand. Aye, matey, gives you a handshake. And you guys kind of like try and find a spot on top of this ship as it begins to wane down. Looking down at Mistveil Sanctum, you hear the captain holler out, "There she is! Mistveil Sanctum and Arcanus City, the city of the ring!" He hollers, "Right, city of the ring!" And the ship begins to wane down above this breathing world where the clouds have forgotten their own weight, where the sky has turned and changed into this day battle with night, this wake of colors colliding in the sky. The sky has seemed to hold its breath as all of the wind begins to stay still. This ship miraculously nosediving down farther and farther and farther. This city coming closer and closer to view. The different metals and bricks and layouts of the city are unlike anything any of you would have ever seen in any city before. Architecture unlike anywhere else on Arcanum Nomatica. And the beauty of Mistveil Sanctum, this huge castle that seems to be older than time, that literally just refuses to fall and holds itself up in this brilliance. Ivory walls risen to the heim that is carved in their stone. Every block etched with sigils so old that they no longer glow, much like the ones you've seen from the church. I mean, massive sigils that you would even be able to see from like a mile out as you're coming down. Gold-crowned towers that catch the sun and use it to bend the light, casting it long across the courtyards. These deliberate shadows from the columns making this beautiful pattern of light and dark stretching across the 4 different various courtyards. None of them have the shadows pointing the same way, each one pointing a different direction depending on the courtyard's correlation. North pointing north, east pointing east, west pointing west, south pointing south. These interlockings of courtyards and buildings, every bridge going over these little streams, and as it comes closer and closer, the air gets thinner and thinner, not as you're going higher, but as this breath of relief is breathed out of you, this anxiety of, does such a wondrous place actually exist? That question completely ends as you see it. This place that you were known for walking in the footsteps of legacies, where magic has been bent to the whim of wizards before you, where all the power that you seek could be learned and controlled. It comes into view, and around it, the beautiful city of Arcanus, the city of the ring, a vast halo of stone and steel. It is this beautiful appearing to orbit around the city, built up the hills, built down the hills, following this just perfect symmetrical circle around these 2 hills that lay in the perfect spot where Mistveil Sanctum sits. Some of it is built with ivory and some of it with marble, gold, and burnished brass. It is a beautiful city to look upon. It is as if you're looking at piles of gold and riches, if riches were measured by knowledge. It is just absolutely beautiful. The markets bloom along this inner ring, lanterns glowing with what appears to be bottled starlight. Scholars argue in the doorways that are etched with these warding circles, older than the streets that they stand upon. Children's race along the canals that shimmer with spellwork. And if you look very close, you'll notice that the city is not evenly worn. Some districts gleam, rebuilt again and again, while others remain frozen in architectural like time scars, collapsed arches deliberately left unrepaired, burn marks sealed beneath crystal plains, streets that narrow suddenly where new districts have been completely built, running intersection with, as if each of this place's history means something to this city. Every place is deliberately picked, and then even if it becomes so old that it crumbles, its remains are kept as a memory to the idea that it once served. In this city, you will find no plaques of dedication or no trevies of prophets. Instead, you will find unlimited knowledge and the power that lies therein. This is Arcanus, the city of the ring, and Mistveil Sanctum. And yeah, you guys pull up this boat, absolutely just ripping apart, but it comes to a skirting stop, not quite colliding with the ground, halting beforehand, hitting that elevation of maybe 2 to 3 feet above the ground, coming to this waning. Drop the anchors! You don't hear any anchors drop, but the captain hollers out, and beside the innermost part where all of this smoke was once barreling out as you guys were coming down has now waned away. As you look over the sides, you can see the ground, the beautiful lush green of the courtyard. You guys have landed in the verdant courtyard. This is one of the 4 houses courtyards. It is beautiful. It appears to be an ever-expanding garden that is magically bewitched to actually literally be ever-expanding if you don't know the way out. It appears just like a beautiful plain, middle of these arches and surrounding pathways from the corridors of the school that are off maybe 50, 60 yards in the distance. Beautiful trees and different vines and collections of flowers that you wouldn't have seen just around, like ones that would serve magical purpose for botany or potions. And it's just expanding out in these vast, it appears just about 90 yards away, though it is bewitched to basically expand with space magic. So if you were to just venture out away from one of these arches, you would theoretically just keep going forever. It is beautiful, like a luscious plain with all kinds of exotic plants and flora filling it. And the captain prepares. He walks down the side, walking over to where the plank that you guys once walked up now lays across the side of the ship there. And he begins to walk over there, and he too takes notice that there's no more smoke billowing off the sides of the ship, and the flames have actually completely receded. And in a ominous but totally him fashion, this shadow figure that was lurking below begins to step up the stairs, clapping his hands ever so slowly as he does. Well, you all made it here alive, mostly. Silith laughs. He steps into view, this shadow magic that was once obscuring him, completely whisking away. These illusioned features dissolving off of him as the sunlight hits them. His ever so smug smile remains highly perched on his face, almost as high as his arching eyebrows. He looks ever so pleased with himself as he so slow claps and walks up to the top of the deck. Drop the plank, Captain. And the captain takes the plank and drops it down. And yeah, that leaves you guys all kind of around with all these other recruits. Silith there. The captain drops the plank, and you guys will get more on that a little bit later. Essentially, you are sped through the process of walking down this plank, going through one of these arches, which would, now that you're on the outside of this bewitchment, you can see that it's actually a rather small courtyard. Actually, the captain must be an ace pilot the way he landed right in the middle of this courtyard, because it is only got like maybe 3 yards on either side of the ship and 10 yards on the front and the back. So he's within like a 30 block cube that he had as a buffer zone around this. I mean, not very much room at all, and he just perfectly sat it down, falling apart through the air and all. And this plank comes down, you guys walk out, and after you're on the other side of these arches, you can see that it's actually a rather small courtyard. Not too small, of course, it's like 100 yards across, but it looks nowhere near as massive as it does from the inside of these arches. And you walk with Silith, the captain remains behind. Silith's like, this way, everybody. And he begins walking you guys down the east corridor, heading towards the main food hall. But we're just gonna basically be selecting classes and stuff. Your first 10 days here at Mistveil, you're not actually going to have any classes. You're going to get to explore the grounds. We're going to show you guys some of the battle maps and different things on these next various episodes. And then once the next year begins at Mistveil Academy, you guys will start your classes. But tonight, we are going to draft classes. So he walks you guys into this giant food hall, and he basically, there's a whole bunch of these floating books and quills and stuff. And he said the head magistrate and our arcane mage will be meeting with you guys soon. For now, each one of you needs to fill one of these out, proving that you survived. And then you're gonna get food, clothes, and you'll get to pick your classes.
Okay. So how would we fill out those classes?
From here, I just need you guys to figure out what order y'all would like to go in. I would personally like Vero to be at the end of the order, is the only thing I care about. The rest of you
last.
can hash it out. However, so, Vero, I have so much complication that I have to do with yours. You got too much XP,
Oh my
bro.
goodness.
That could either be a good thing or a bad thing.
Well, it's up to you. I mean, you got the XP.
I'll go last.
I'm not taking it
I'll go
away.
last.
We'll find
I'll go
out.
last. Y'all can rock
I'll
paper
go
scissors
second.
or flip a coin. Oh, you go second. So Ray's going first.
Oh, go. Heck, okay.
Okay.
And then
So
can
that's
go-
actually perfect. First thing I need from you. First name.
Yeah, me. Me?
Yep.
Yes, Solaris.
Last name.
Ray. R-A-Y-E.
Solaris Ray.
Yes.
Family correlation. Do you have any family that has went to Mistveil Sanctum?
I think I do, but I'm not sure. I don't know their names, you know?
You do. You chose the legacy feat, or your
Oh,
legacy feat
oh.
actually means you have someone that attended Mistveil Sanctum.
So, yes, but I don't know their names, do I? I don't think I do.
Was it your mother or your father?
Father.
All right. We'll sort this out, I'm sure. I'll just write in a note here. You don't look like anyone I've seen before. Must have been before my time.
Mm.
He jots that down. So Solaris, Ray, anyone that attended, yes, your father. Robes. For now, you're just gonna get these very standard black, blue robe colors, exactly like the ones in your character art. After you get assigned, or if you make it into a house, sorry, not after you get assigned. If you make it into a house, you can take their robes, or eventually you can get your own custom robes. But for now, you get handed this set of robes, which is going to increase your max spell slots by 1.
Ooh, all right.
And it's going to give you proficiency with one of the following. You have to choose wand, scepter, or standard weapon.
Oh, standard weapon. I'm gonna have to go with standard weapon. I'm just
All
gonna.
right, so they're gonna give you these robes that are cut, you know, not taken in so much that you don't have movement. They're not gonna allowing you to essentially swing your body around and use basic weapons a little bit better. We'll talk about that later. You now have proficiency with standard weapons.
Okay.
And we'll talk about that later. That basically just means you get to roll twice and take the
spell
higher.
slots. Proficiency with standard weapons. Okay, I'll do a little note.
And yes, that means you are here and you survived. Next, we have to do your level up. So everybody is just about at the same amount of experience, for the most part.
I'm sick of this shit.
Gotta pull up my notes.
Sorry.
Are you sorry?
All right. So yeah, we're all at about 680 experience. So that
Okay,
is
so
enough to get to level 2, not quite enough to get to level 3.
okay, so we're at 680 XP.
Well, you don't gotta write
And
that. You
we're
just
at-
go ahead
Well,
and write that you're level 2
I don't
now.
have to write it.
No,
Okay,
you're gonna have to
I'm
go
level 2.
into your Roll20 character sheet and physically
Well,
level up.
This is for my personal notes.
Oh, okay.
But level 2, 680 XP. That's my personal notebook. Okay, so I'll go into my Roll20 and do what now?
You need to physically level up to level 2.
Oh.
So go to your sheet.
Yeah, I'm on the sheet.
Go. You see where it says your level at? Click the plus right next to it.
No, maybe I'm looking at it wrong. Wisdom for regular.
Well, you are on mobile, so you're just gonna have to kind of like look around and try.
Yeah,
to see it.
I'm
But
trying.
it
I'm
should say your
trying.
level somewhere. See if you can at least find
Oh,
that.
maybe it's on my little picture. Click, 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 click.
No, it should be at the top where it says like species and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. Changing level is not supported for builder created characters. That's what I got. You hear that?
No, I did not. Sorry, what?
Oh, okay, let me click it again. Okay. Changing level is not supported for builder created characters. Yes, right? Odd.
I could have swore that it let Savage do it.
It's letting me level up.
Yeah, I literally watched him do it, I think.
Oh, rude.
So, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna exit. Did I make any changes? So where you see the character sheet, right below your profile picture, your name, and you see inspiration initiative, right there should be a little thing with level up.
Okay, hold on.
It should look like an anvil and a hammer with the words level up next to it.
No, but I think I... Okay. But I think I did... Okay,
Yeah,
I think I figured it out somehow.
You did it. It
Can you
says
see
she's
it?
level
Okay.
2 now.
Cool. Okay, I think yes. Do I have to hit save or can I just exit?
Yeah, save. So when you level up, you're gonna click save changes.
Okay, so I gotta go to the end to...
When you...
Okay, I think I did it. I think I did it. Now I have a little number 2 underneath my little character picture, right? We're all good?
Yep. And look at your health.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right, now you need to level up in our system. So somewhere on your character sheet for your species, this should be in your notes on your Roll20 character sheet. We gave you a bonus for being a moonfolk.
Moon flare level 6 to building. No. Repeat what you said.
Somewhere on there, it should say moonfolk. You get this much constitution or something for it.
Okay.
Somewhere in there. I think it's on your notes.
I'm in notes right now.
Oh, I'm looking at Savage. Sorry.
Yeah. I'm not sure. I'm not sure I wrote that down. I might need to just make it new. Might need to just add it, I think. So.
Oh. In the future, try and tell me if you're not writing things down, because it's
I
important.
thought, well, it's like the first verse. There's a few first things we did that I kind of missed. Sorry, my voice is fucked up. But I've gotten everything since then. Since I realized it didn't save in the right spot or something.
We're gonna
I've
skip
gotten
you
everything
for
since
now,
then.
and I'm gonna come back and fix this later because I would have to go into the core rulebook and find what it is for Moonfolk.
Yeah.
Cloud, do you have it written down? You're a Moonfolk.
Yes, sir.
Do you have it written down?
Oh, it's right under the same thing.
What's
Okay,
the
there we go.
bonus for being a Moonfolk? Is it
The
like
bonus
+1
being
wisdom or
Moonfolk.
something?
I think you did scroll past it. Here we go.
Okay.
Yeah, so we have the Moon Trip, or Moon Flare, which is a level 6 cantrip.
Yeah, I have that. Yeah, I got that part. Yep.
We're looking for just the proficiency bonus.
That should be on the far right there, huh?
I don't know where you got
I know I have it in my written notes. I don't think it's on the character. So that's where we were looking.
Guys, come on.
Yeah, pain in the ass. I think it's like a +1 or a +2.
I know, but to what? That's the question.
Wisdom.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to pull it up.
Oh,
because
wisdom.
We have
Yeah,
two
okay.
people that are gonna need it. All right, so
Yeah,
Plus
it's
2
towards
wisdom?
wisdom.
I found
Plus
it now.
2
Yes,
wisdom?
it is wisdom. Okay. So now, in your notes, Ray, somewhere,
Yeah, I
please
got
put +2
Yeah, I got
wisdom for being a Moonfolk.
It-
Put Moonfolk
Okay,
+2
proficiency
wisdom.
bonus
Okay, let's do
to being Moonfolk is +2 wisdom, correct?
Correct.
Saved.
Okay.
Done.
Now I need you to change that to a 3 because you just got a
Oh.
+1 for leveling up.
Alright, okay.
Perfect. Bam. Done and done. That is your level
Bada
up.
boom, bada bing.
When you reach level 3, which you're kind of close to, you get to choose to roll a proficiency dice or to pick up a feat. So keep that in mind. We'll get into that a little bit later. We don't got any of those until level 3, level 5, 7, and 9. We'll get into those. All right. So that is all of Solaris's. Congratulations! Thank you.
Yeah.
You're leveled up. You have fucking a whole bunch more hit points now. Looking like a fucking tank. You might physically need to go and add 3 wisdom to your character now.
Oh, yes, okay.
Also, so keep
back
that
on
in
the
mind.
thing. Alright.
We can get into that later, though, if we need to. Who was
Well, I
next?
don't want to forget,
Cloud?
so.
Did you say who's next?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, that would be a good old Jimbo here.
Sorry. Solaris, before we move...
Yes.
Actually, we'll come back. We'll do appraisals at the end. We'll do appraisals at the end. Jimbo, go ahead and click on your character and hit level up. Because you also have 680 experience. You actually have 660. But it's just as close.
So we would be level 2 with 660.
Correct.
Or are we just calling it 680?
Just 660. You're all like right there. Solaris was in like a huge lead at one point. But yeah, so 660, 680.
So either way, we level up. This is our first time doing the level up process.
Yes, sir. You and Schnur, we can do them both at the same time. If you both want to click level up.
Just when you level up, just make sure you save it. So the way to save it, is you do the level up.
Oh
and
yeah,
then you
that's a
go.
damn good point, huh?
It would be sure to save it. When you do the level up, you can either save it as a draft if you're gonna do any changes at the end, or we can do the same process again, which is fine. You level up and you go all the way to the last square, the about thing, and then you're gonna click review character. Once you review the character,
Wait,
when your level up is on the left side, it should say level 2, proficiency bonus, yada yada. You're gonna click build character. You're not building a new one, you're just saving everything you just did in the level up part, so you don't lose it. It completely missed my mind. I'm so sorry.
Also, before you fully save, go ahead and did you ever add your 2 wisdom from the beginning? Because now you're gonna have 3 wisdom.
So plus 3 wisdom. Okay.
Correct. Ray, also, sorry, keep in mind your spell slots just went up by 1.
Oh, really? Fix that too? Spell slots.
Your cantrips are still the same, though, because you haven't got no character level yet.
Cool.
So Ray and I should both have 6 spell slots. Huh?
Correct. Yes. And Schnur.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. Fae don't get any stat bonus at all. They get they pick up the +1 non-attack spells reaction. So you get a bonus to that wherever you're keeping track of that at. Make sure that's a +2 now. Your non-attack reaction. Not the one you get from your legacy feat. The one you get from being a Fae. You have basically once a day you have +1 non-attack spell as a reaction. So anytime anyone does anything, you can automatically be like, oh, I want to heal. You can do that once a day. Now you can do that twice.
All right.
And you're also +1 spell slot now. You do not have any actual proficiency bonuses, so a little less for you to keep track of on that front. But that's that. And then you guys both leveled up. Not quite to level 3 yet, but pretty damn close. We only got literally less than a third of that level bar left. So pretty close. That's not bad considering we haven't even started the actual game yet. You guys are basically going in at almost level 3. So go you guys. I think
is that all we're entailing?
I think that's it.
Like, is that basically it? You just level it up and said and done?
Yeah, I mean, it takes care of most of it for you, as you should be able to, as soon as you hit that level up, go ahead and look at your stuff again. You should have more health, depending on your build. You should see some visible changes. Then once you do that, Roll20 takes care of like all that stuff for you. Then you have to go into our system and add the stuff for being, a moonfolk or a fairy. So, yeah, done and done on that part. And then the only thing else you guys got to keep track of is when you start leveling up your class, you'll get more stuff for that. But yeah, it's literally that easy. So,
rated?
Huh?
With how you asked Ray for her name and everything, do we do that?
Oh yes. Oh my. Sorry, I
goodness gracious.
slid past that. Yeah, sorry. Are you two here together? What was your names?
Well, my name is Jimbo.
I'm Schnur.
Jimbo, Schnur. Last names?
Sniffless.
Can you spell that?
Excuse me. Sniffless. Sniffless.
Sniffless. Sniffless. And Jimbo.
Jimbo Clover, good sir.
Clover. Very nice, very nice. And for robes, would you like a bonus to your wand, your scepter, or your basic weaponry?
I'll go with wand.
All right. You may now write in your on your character sheet there, proficient with wands. That basically means you're always at advantage. Very, very helpful. And it also
I
gives
would
you...
love.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, what's up?
I literally knew you were about to. I could feel it. Go ahead. Sorry.
I want proficiency on my general weapon.
All right. Go ahead and add proficiency to general weapons. And these robes are actually imbued with magic, so it also increases your spell slots by +1. That's something each of you guys need to add 1 to anyways, because you just leveled up. So, Schnur, you should be pretty busted right about now. You should be able to cast about 7 spells. If my math is mathin'.
That is correct, good sir.
Yeah, the Fae's kind of busted. They're weak, and they're not going to be getting a whole bunch of loot from the dungeon, but as far as clearing the motherfucking dungeon out, they're going to get that motherfucker done. They got the spells to spare.
You just got to train a pack mule. You know?
Yeah, now you just got to get a big bag for Jimbo. Holy
Didn't
shit.
sign up for this shit.
7 spells at level 2. I really didn't think about how busted that was. I've tested out a couple character builds. Yeah, I didn't really think about how busted that was. That's kind of crazy. And then when you guys hit level 3, which are pretty close, you guys are going to get to choose between a hit die or a feat, which is basically one of the abilities that we have. And yeah.
So what would a hit die entail? I've never
Proficiency
heard
die,
of
sorry.
that. Work with a newbie.
The first one is a D4, and then it scales as you go up. And so those are the proficiencies that you roll for your stats. The more times you choose that, the higher it goes up. So like the first time you choose it, it's only a D4. Second time you choose it, it's a D4. Then it's a D6, D6 again, D8, D8 again, D10, D10 again, D12, D12 again, and then it ends with a D20. And that's when you're basically like max level anyways, but being able to roll and add 20 raw stats is fucking insane. So just keep that in mind.
Oh, so like an additional roll.
Yeah,
Yes,
like you'll add bonus. Yeah,
No, as of right now, you don't get to pick and choose proficiencies.
No.
You
Yeah.
get
Well,
to
not
choose
yet,
proficiencies
right.
based on how you do your build. But at levels
Right.
3, 5, 7, and 9, you get choices between hit die or a feat, which is an ability. I keep saying hit die, proficiency die or ability. So you get to make your choice which one you want. And the more times you choose proficiency, the higher the dice scales. Just like the more busted the abilities become.
Cool.
And at the very end,
like
you
that.
get legacy feat again, which is your ability to create another fucking legacy feat. And this one, instead of me creating it for you, you create it and just have to run it past me, basically.
Cool.
Yeah, but that's insane. You get to make your own fucking ability. At that point, your
Yeah,
character's
there you
maxed out, though. So you're gonna be like an in-game person that somebody else would run into in their campaign.
Good.
That's dope as fuck.
Yeah,
That's really cool.
that truly seals your legacy. I give you the starting stone, and you take it all the way to the end and finish it with whatever you think the cap piece is.
Assuming I'm still alive.
If you're still alive, correct.
Try not to kill Jimbo. Try not to kill Jimbo.
And yeah, that concludes our level up for Jimbo and Schnur. Very good, guys. You guys picked up all of your XP by roleplay, by the way. Just to clarify for everybody watching at home, they literally picked up almost the same amount of experience as everybody else by just role-playing. So that's how heavy we've edited the experience system. Role-playing and getting active with your fellow companions and stuff pays off literally just about as much as battle combat. As you guys and Solaris are basically on the same page, even though she had literally a whole other day of play. She's only like 20 experience ahead of you.
Oh yeah, same page, different words, basically, yeah.
And then we have to go to Savage.
Same soup, just reheated.
Hello.
Pretty much.
Hello, Vero. He scribbles it in. And he starts scribbling. He doesn't even ask for your last name. All right. It's Silith. It's Silith, by the way. I don't know if we... Yeah. That letter in your pocket starts wrinkling and like folding. And you can feel the magic warping on it again.
I'll check it after this.
Okay.
I just pat wherever it's put it inside, I pat it down so it stops moving.
Yeah, you can pat it down, and that would actually probably be enough because it's like already wiggling around in there anyways. And I don't mean wiggling as in like you can feel it squirming like a worm. I mean like it's bending and contorting like origami. Like you can hear it like folding and bending up and causing a commotion in there, clearly trying to get your attention. But do you want him to write down your last name?
Yeah, sure.
All right, go ahead and tell everybody what it is.
Shadow Star.
I already knew who you are, Mr. Shadow Star. What will your robes be?
I'll take a bonus to scepters, please.
To what?
To scepters.
All right.
Or staffs, whichever one it is.
You are now proficient with scepters, and you gain a +1 spell slot.
Okay.
And again, you guys all basically have the same standard robes. You can edit them, change them up later. But for right now, it's just those, the classic blue with that kind of gold hue, like the ones that we see in Solaris and Jimbo and Schnur's character arts. And then for your level up, you have accumulated 1,200 experience. This was done through basically the same amount of roleplay as everybody else, but Vero also soloed the fight encounter and took 3 mutated spider scorpions down.
Hell yeah.
Which were all just about 210 experience, which literally doubled them and put him at 1,200 on the dot.
Hell yeah.
Which was a crazy jump for Vero, because he was like right there, kind of like only like 10 experience above Cloud, and then got this huge fucking jump there. So insanely well done. So you're level 3 now. Go ahead and hit that level up a couple more times than you probably thought you were going to, and head over to your character sheet when you have that done. Go to where you've written in your Shadow Veil abilities, and here's where I need you to pick and choose what you're going to do. Which of the bonuses do you want like to be your most proficient for your species? Or no, never mind. Sorry, I forgot about your legacy feat. Oh, my bad. My bad. was in my head trying to walk through the process, stepped over my own toes there. So go ahead and go to the Arkling or Shadow Veiled section.
I'm there.
Veilborn. Charisma and Wisdom. Oh yeah, Veilborn are kind of busted in their own right too. Both of those would now be getting a +1/+1 for level 2 and for level 3. So each of those would go up 1. Or
So
2.
now instead of +1, it'd be +3.
Correct. And then Arkling is at the top. Well, that's what I needed. Okay, I knew I had to ask you. I stepped on my own toes, thought it was for Arkling or Veilborn. Did you choose Intelligence or Wisdom for the Arkling?
I chose Wisdom for the Arkling and Charisma for the Veilborn.
All right, perfect. So that is a +3.
Mm-hmm.
No, the Veilborns doesn't make you choose. The Veilborn gives you both. Only if it says or.
So I get another +3 on Wisdom?
Yes. The Veilborn has +1 Charisma, +1 Wisdom, and the Veil step.
Okay. So it's now +3 Charisma, +6 Wisdom, and I'm just gonna put this.
Oh my gosh, dude, so good.
Correct. And then, since you hit level 3, you need to choose if you want a proficiency dice or a feat.
What is the What are the options for the feat?
Oh boy. Give me one moment. I'm almost like 90% sure I threw it in here with companions and familiars. Just one more moment. I'm scrolling super fast.
I'm fast as fuck, boy.
Lots of creatures.
Oh yes, that's my cat. He likes to run way faster than any cars. All I can think of is that stupid meme. Fast as fuck, boy.
9 companions of familiars.
Damn right.
Back to the guidebook. This is about to get messy, Jen. Hopefully, if it is in the actual Mistveil guidebook, I feel like I know exactly where it's at. Hold on. Because there was some advanced character options.
You just gotta use like the psychic magic.
Oh no, it's not in the advanced
Going
characters Let's see here.
Ethan needs to roll for discovery so he can discover it.
Yeah, you gotta roll for discovery. Good call,
That's great. Okay, so right now you roll your dice, right? Get more than the 10, you find it. If you get less, you don't.
Yep, there you go.
Beautiful system. Gonna figure this shit out.
Here we go. I got it.
I did get proficiency with scepters, though, right?
Yes.
That's the
Yes.
robe. Okay, that would be a tool or a weapon. I think
It's you roll at
Cool.
advantage anytime you use a scepter.
okay.
Alright. Gotta just go. All right, here we go. All right. So I'm going to go through the different categories. I'm going to read off the entry-level feat. You got to think of this like a skill tree that you're going to come back and invest feats in later to get the more powered up version of it that like combos with it. So I'm going to go through and read like all the starters for the different trees.
Okay.
So you got for core magic, you got arcane focus. You gain advantage on your next spell attack after taking no damage for 1 round. It's called arcane focus.
Mm-hmm.
For light and dark alignment skill tree, you have radiant will, which is light. It is when you heal or shield an ally, you gain temporary HP equal to your spirit modifier. Combat and survival skill tree, you have battlecaster. You may cast spells while restrained or engaged without disadvantage. For strategy and control skill tree, you have tactical mind. Once per combat, rearrange initiative order between 2 willing allies. For the beast skill tree, you have coordinated assault. Your companion's attack gains advantage if you cast a spell first this round. And oh no, those aren't okay. Sorry. For the familiar's bond skill tree, I thought these were familiar feats not available to the players. I thought this was for the familiars. This is the familiar's bond skill tree, much like the companion's one. Arcane conduit. Once per round, you may cast a spell through your familiar's position. Means they don't abet it as if the target's behind cover. Crafting and artificer skill tree. Runesmith. You may inscribe temporary runes on weapons. I don't know why I didn't just start with this one. You may inscribe temporary runes or weapons on armor once per rest.
That's the one.
Now keep in mind, this is not a glyph. You're not fully enchanting it. You're putting something on it that works much like temporary HP. It doesn't technically follow the rules of like glyphing. It's not an enchantment on your sword. You've now put that rune on your sword. So let's just say the activation for your sigil is come within this amount of blocks. You're not getting the fire damage that would be if you sigiled it onto a sword. You're getting that sigil on that sword is what it allows you to do. So say you throw your sword now, the sigil activation still goes off because the target is within the block as the sword stabs into them in their block. So it really makes the sigils really super flexible. That's called Runesmith. You may inscribe temporary runes on weapons or armor once per rest. It is not technically a glyph, which is like an enchantment. So that one's pretty cool.
The other one?
Huh?
Was that the last one?
That is the last one, actually. There is Forbidden and Corruption skill tree. It has blood casting. You can spend your HP instead of spell slots. And there is another set that you can basically only get from inside the world. You have to go and do something in the world, and your GM can hand them out. They're called Legendary or Awakening skill trees. There's 2 of them, actually. But yeah, they can only be obtained through the actual world. You can't just pick feats from them.
Okay.
So again,
as much as I want to pick the rune scripting, I'm gonna go with the feat that allows me to cast and or attack even though I'm binded or tied up. Like I won't roll at disadvantage. I forget what.
That is combat and survival skill tree, the Battlecaster. You may cast spells while restrained or engaged without disadvantage.
I'll take that one.
That's a good one. Right.
But yeah, I'll take that one.
All right.
I will put that in my notes, correct?
Yeah, go ahead and put that. You do have a feat section on roll 20, but you can just put it wherever you want, as long as you have it down.
Yeah, I do.
Huh?
Yeah, I know, but I would have to go through the.
All right. Well, as long as you have it down, I was just throwing that out there. I don't. You know better. You know better how to organize it than I do. All right. Let's get rolling on to appraisals because we're almost done here. Is there anything anyone needs appraised, evaluated? You need prices or anything?
Yeah, Ray, if you want to go first, go ahead.
Is she there?
Yeah, she's there.
No.
Got it. Hold on.
What?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here, right? Yeah.
Oh,
I think
Okay.
you're here.
Is it just a free appraisal? Is my question.
Yeah. It's anything you have in your inventory that you need clarified, how much it's worth, what it is, anything like that.
I guess just my ring.
The ring you have is known as a moonstone. And
Oh,
what's really cool about this stone in particular, it can blend into any other. The ring you have is just a common, ordinary ring. The stone you have is a moonstone. And the really, really cool thing about it is that stone can be imbued into any ring to make a magic channeling artifact. So all you have to do is get a piece of cosmetic jewelry that you already have and put the moonstone inside of it, and you automatically have a moon channeling artifact. This is used in a couple different spells, and it is pretty hard to get your hands on. They're basically only found during like star showers and shit, meteor showers. So very, very rare. It is approximately worth about 300 gold.
cool. I think that's my only question.
The
done,
ring
thank
you
you.
have is just a ordinary silver ring. It's worth about 90 silver.
Cool. Thank you. I wrote
With a, I think you said you wanted like an emerald ring or something like that.
Yeah, green. There's a green stone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Emerald. Yep.
It's worth about 90s silver.
Sweet.
Yeah. That's the
That's all I
stone and
got.
the ring that you have.
Thank you very much.
Anyone else?
Can I give the stick that we found and the headpiece?
Yeah, you can have them appraised. There's a spot you have to take them to physically get it made into something, though.
Yeah. But can I get them appraised to see what they?
Yes, the stick that you have is actually a chunk of ancient cedar. I would say that it's a large chunk, which means that it's capable of making about 2 wands. It can be used for various different things, though. If you were able to acquire another large chunk, you would have enough for an entire staff. I would say it actually just has question marks next to it. It's not something you would find commonly sold, so you would have to haggle and try and establish its worth sentimentally. But just to give you a rough ballpark estimate, I would say it's probably about 400 to 500 gold, somewhere in there. Would be it's pretty rare. It's also pretty rare.
You're welcome
what was
for
the
the
other thing?
stick.
What was the other thing you wanted evaluated? Appraised?
The core component, which would be the meteorite shard.
Yes.
The
Yeah.
meteorite shard is actually probably one of the rarest things we've seen so far. It is a well-forged piece of metal, but it was not forged by that dwarf's hand. It was actually celestially forged. As this thing fell, it fell at basically the perfect angle that the comet trail, as the metal was melting, cooled and forged itself into this blade shape. It is actually considered a divine artifact. It is worth around 1,000 gold.
Okay.
Not bad considering you got it for 1.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a pretty interesting piece. It is a divine artifact, so just like how Ray can use that moonstone for channeling moon spells, that motherfucker can be used to channel some pretty insane spells in its own right. And when you're channeling a spell, it means that your focus doesn't have to be on it, which means you can do so for your bonus action of the turn, not your primary action.
Oh,
Yeah. And when you're able to start setting up high-level spells and doing 2 of them a turn to really get that combination between them, yeah, it's pretty insane. That's why wands and scepters are actually so badass. Because they allow you to basically not need to focus for your full turn to be able to do something. Assisting you, essentially. That's why Cloud and Schnur are so fucking busted, because each of them are going to have
they got both.
Or scepter, and they're going to have a fucking pet, probably, too.
Oh, holy.
Yeah. They're going to be like,
where's my goddamn orange cat?
5
Where's my
attacks
pet?
a fucking turn, 6 attacks, 8 attacks. It's going to be fucking crazy.
I'm gonna get me a little familiar, and he's gonna do little psychotic orange things.
Anything else that needs appraised?
Not for me.
Definitely want to see what's up with the boat.
Well, you got
I got the coat.
the coat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so that is actually a drake skin jacket. It is actually a drake hide, which is a type of dragon descendant. It's not really a dragon no more. It's more like just a big lizard. But they do got breath weapons. And that specific one, whenever you figure it out, it is a magic coat. It has magic properties, but it is not a magical item. You cannot attune to it. You cannot get any further use out of it than whatever it's basically already gives you. But I will tell you, it gives you a really insane resistance to whatever that Drake's elemental type was. So yeah, you got to kind of figure that part out for yourself. But it is worth a well-crafted one, 700 gold, maybe? The hide itself is worth 500, 600. So to have it in a crafted, already usable jacket would be another maybe 100 gold. It's a very nice item. Also, if you had put it on, you would realize that it also raises your armor class by +1.
Oh, I thought I already had it on.
Oh, you might have. I might have.
So that's not like a
heard
default.
That. I thought you were
when
still.
you,
I
like,
thought you
buy a
had it,
set
but
of
you're still
clothing.
just like walking around, pants and hat. But
Yeah,
it also gives you a
so,
+1
yeah,
to your
because
AC.
of that, I was a little bit confused about that, because you would assume that you get a coat, you just put it on so you don't got to carry it, but I guess.
Well, I mean, you were
you get
shopping
what I'm
around. I didn't know that you had like fully wardrobe changed out. I guess you did have the whole day and night to rest at the church. So maybe in my mind, I should have been like, okay, yeah, you're already in your new clothes. Yeah.
I mean,
not
if
on
I
you
weren't,
at all.
like,
Not on you at all.
half nude to start with, it would
ha-
make sense to have to like swap around and equip it, but
What I should have
He was
said
like,
is, have you
dude.
had time to investigate it? Because we haven't really had time to do our level up sessions. So that's why we're kind of rolling it in with this, right? But had we had time to like give it a proper investigation over, you would have found out that it gives you a +1 AC, and yeah, that it's technically it's light armor. Doesn't have like metal in it or anything, but it is technically classified as light armor, and it gives you a really good resistance to one elemental type. So
Guess I just need to figure out how to find that out.
yeah, you just trial and error. You can. No, I'm just kidding. It's it's fire type.
Oh man, yeah, you shouldn't have said that.
I felt bad because I didn't tell you that it's +1 AC, and I forgot that you had the time to rest in that church the whole night. You would have probably changed. But yeah, it's
I would have hoped so. Dude, just no. Let's hope that there's some civil decencies that are going on here.
It is one of the best types of resistances. It's known as a legendary resistance. Legendary resistances are the only resistance that gives you like a % value. So, like, you know, most resistances is like, oh, I'm at advantage when I roll against this, or oh, I get like +1 or +2, or oh, I don't take 8 damage, or I don't take 10 damage. With a legendary resistance, you actually nullify half, 50% of all incoming fire damage. So no matter if it's a 8 damage attack or an 800 damage attack, you nullify half of it. It can only be half effective at you while you're wearing this jacket. Now, if you get blasted in the face, say they roll a fucking 20 and they specifically target your head, you are not going to get any blockage from this jacket, so keep that in mind. It does not make you fireproof. It makes you fire resistant.
Okay, so basically, like, if it's a critical, you know, it's still gonna...
That's what I would be wary of, is if the enemy rolls a nat 20 on you and they're like, yeah, I'm aiming at his head. Or if you roll a nat, or you don't have to worry about rolling a nat 1 because you have armor class, but yeah, that would be your worry. Because it only actually protects your torso. So your legs, your head, still vulnerable. Your hands, your feet. And yes, with that, does anyone else have anything to appraise, Schnur? I don't think you are carrying too much. You have that cheese.
I was gonna say, we got like a lot of cheese.
How much was cheese worth?
That ancient cheese, I think I already said was worth like 100 gold. It would be pretty valuable. Yeah. For cheese, it's probably the most expensive you can get. It's up there.
I was gonna say, I just got like been having him hoard all my cheese in his pocket. I've been holding some in my hands, you know.
Yeah, but that makes sense. Considering that you have like 8 wheels of it and you're about to
let's see, I've got one 14-year aged white cheddar, a medium wedge of cheese, 5 regular medium wedges, 3 fine cheese wedges, and what else is there? Is that it? And 1 more wheelie cheese.
And it's heavy. I don't want to carry it.
Soon you'll get to your dorms and you'll be able to use summoning magic to like evoke things to you. So
I was thinking about being nice and eventually sharing some cheese, but I don't know if I've forgiven Vero yet.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about.
Tried to give him some cheese. Just don't think you got it.
Would anybody care for a wedge of cheese?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I got 5, so I'll give you guys both 1, so I'll drop to 3, and you guys each got 1 regular.
Okay, I got 1 wedge.
And that'll give you a D12 of health.
Thank you.
Very nice. All right. And in this book that he's filling out and taking all your information down, there's actually a piece of paper that he pulls out. You guys all have like your robes in front of you and would be able to change into them when you get to your dorms and stuff. But first, before you can go any further, you have to fill out this piece of paper. And he slides it down, one in front of basically all the different recruits over here. And he says the 4 at the top you have to take as a first year. These are your core. Next to every other one, there's a box. You need to put one single check mark to pick what's your 5th class going to be. And then every year you go, you're going to get more and more and more options. But for the first year at Mistveil Sanctum, which will start in 10 days in the game, you have Evocation Arts, Ward and Protection, Charmcraft and Emotion Magic, Illusion and Glamour Weaving. Those are your 4 core classes of year 1. And of the classes you may now choose from, everybody select one. We're going to go in a draft order, so this is the only roll of the night. If you guys could all roll a d6 for me.
That is a 2. Ray rolled a 1.
1. Holy. Bogus.
Okay, real quick. What are we rolling for? Did
I don't know, but we're just rolling.
We're rolling a d6 to see what the draft order is going to be. That's going to be relevant in a moment. I need to know before I start reading these off.
Cool, yeah, number 1. Sweet.
Okay.
Actually, I'm good. Thought the 1 was not good.
Schnur rolled a 5.
All right.
And
Jimbo
of
rolled a
course.
1.
Hi.
I rolled a
Lucky
1.
ducky.
All right. Jimbo, Solaris, do you guys care if who wants to go last, basically?
I don't care.
You guys both rolled a 1.
I don't
I'll
care.
go last.
There you go.
And that means Schnur rolled the highest. For our drafts, basically everybody is going to get a set amount of time where you're in this class able to take your rolls to basically just learn raw magic. Like you could just, it's basically like playing a slot machine. You sit there and you roll and you'll be able to see how many spells you're able to get. Other than that, to learn about spells that are in the world that you can roll for, you need to go outside of the school and complete these assignments, essentially. You're going to have 3 assignments per class, and to figure out how we're going to tell these in story order, we're going to have a draft. So you guys just rolled and decided the draft order. Now as we go through, keep in mind, each of these people, that class is what we're going to focus on that episode. So we're going to go through all the 4 core classes, and then at the end of the episode, it's going to be, oh, we're doing this bonus this week, this bonus this week, this bonus this week. So for the next month, it's going to go in this order that we just decided right here. All right? Here are your options to
Are you
choose
keeping
from.
track of that?
Everybody can choose one. Please
I've written down.
choose in the order that you guys just drafted. Schnur, Savage, Jimbo, Solaris.
Solaris, Jimbo. Jimbo said he'd go last.
Oh, okay. Solaris, Jimbo.
Oh yeah.
All right. So of your 4, you have Evoke Arts, Ward Protection, Charmcraft and Emotion, Illusion and Glamour. Now you need to choose one of the following: Ritual Casting and Sigils, Beast Studies and Creature Handling, Herb Craft and Nature Magic, Elemental Mastery, Divination and Moon Lore, Shadow Arts and Umbral Studies, Arcane History and Spell Theory.
I'll go with Shadow Arts.
So out of the ones that you just said, pick 2 of those?
1.
1, okay.
And also keep in mind, they get harder as they go down. So if you're trying to learn magic early on, it's going, the lower you go on that list, the higher the DC to learn like the starting spells.
Arcane history and spell theory for me.
All right.
Crap, I want to hear him again.
You have rituals, ritual casting and sigils, beast studies and creature handling, Herbcraft and Nature Magic, Elemental Mastery, Divination and Moon Lore, Shadow Arts and Umbral Studies, Arcane History and Spell Theory.
Alright, I want beast
Alright.
studies and what?
Beast Studies and Creature Handling. And that leaves you, Jimbo.
Okay, so we have enchanting, like, sigil,
Mm-hmm.
and then we have, like, beast type stuff, right?
Yep.
And after that, I did not hear that either of the two times, so if you could fill that in, that would be nice.
All right, last time though. Herbcraft and Nature Magic, Elemental
Mhm.
Mastery, Divination and Moon Lore, Shadow Arts and Umbral Studies, Arcane History and Spell Theory.
All right. I had, like, 3/4 of it. I want to make sure. Okay, sorry. We're going to go with Arcane History.
All right. So that'll put you
Actually,
and
can I
Savage
change
in
that up
that
and go with
class
Moonlore?
together. That's very nice. And then Umbral Studies for Schnur, and Beast Animal Handling for Solaris. All right. Now I'm with this. There is another piece of paper that he pulls out and hands you. This is the copy confirming what you guys just wrote down. So again, going from the top, you have Evocation. This is going to be your very first class. Evocation is taught by Professor Ergo Imbricoil. So in your next 10 days of gameplay, before we actually start the classes, these are some people to look out for. You might be able to go up to any of these people and begin potential side quests to get a early advance on any of these classes. So Evoke Arts, your teacher is Ergo Imbricoil. There's a lot of stuff.
Arts. Okay.
Wards. There we go.
You have wards?
Ward and Protection, that'll be your second class. That is taught by Professor Lydia Frostvale. And then your third class will be Charmcraft and Emotion. That is taught by Professor Sephrine Luminera. That is Sepraphine Luminera. Sephrine Luminera. And then your fourth class will be Illusion and Glamour Weaving. And this will be taught by Callum Nightsong. And
Illusion and what? I'm sorry.
Callum Nightsong.
And it's
then-
illusion and weaving, right?
Yes, sir. And then your fifth class, Solaris, will be Beast Studies and Creature Handling, taught by Professor Hyme Verdant. Hymme Verdant.
Okay.
And then we gotta go down. Like all the way down. All right. We're gonna have some interesting episodes coming up. I promise you that. These are going to be some interesting classes. Definitely did not expect Shadow and Umbral Studies to be one of the first classes you guys picked, but it is a good one. It comes with some interesting hooks. Where are we at here? Oh yes, 11. No wait, that's divination. Oh, there it is. All right, Umbral Studies, Shadow Arts, and Umbral Studies. That is your class, Schnur. That'll be your 5th class. That is taught by Professor Varian Thornshade.
Varian Thornshade?
Correct.
Oh.
He, coincidentally, he has one of the hardest professor scores in the entire module. He is very hard to impress, basically. It's almost impossible to get him on your side. So
Oh man.
you will he will teach you how to do it safely, but as far as like learning new shadow magic, you're going to be heavily dependent on what you can find out in the world. So being friends with Vero might actually come in handy a lot for you.
Man.
You might get some crazy synergy
Nah,
going on
kid.
where you can go out and help him, and then that would help you learn things. Then you can go back and actually get the ability to use them from the school. Because you're gonna be set up. All of them have an entry class, so you're not like fucked. It's just he's a dick. And then Vero and Jimbo, Arcane History and Spell Theory, correct?
Mm-hmm.
That
Yes,
is
sir.
taught by Professor Arthelius Quillwright.
Spell that out.
And that is Athelius Quillwright with a W. Wright, just to clarify. For those listening at home. And so those will be all of the head teachers to keep your guys' eyes out for as these next 10 days pass us over, that we go through in the game, not in real life. Last thing before we can wrap up, Savage, that letter in your pocket is just like going absolutely
Oh yeah.
fucking crazy,
Uh-huh.
bro.
Ripping.
Like if you leave it ignored, it might start giving you like a paper cut on your nipple or
It
something.
might hurt you.
Yeah.
Okay, I go go find a wall to stand against and then pull it out, trying to make sure no one sees me.
Go to the boys' bathroom.
Yeah, so as he's like going over all this and like getting all the recruits together, you like make your way through the back of the crowd, and you see the girl that had the long white cloth that your shadow basically was like warning you. Like you asked if there's any like me, and like as in there's a dark one of you, and there's someone else who's here that got a letter, and that was the other chick that got a letter. She's like also like fidgeting around really weird, and you make your way to the back of this wall, and you kind of like shuffle over, and you got to pull out the letter, but there's no more writing on it at all. It's completely blank. And as you unfold it all the way, you're like, what? You like unfold it, stretch it out like a scroll. All of the silver on it has actually come off of the paper and turned into a silver key.
Mhm.
And
Can
this
I
is
look at-
literally your key to the castle, as your you not only have family ties here, but you have royalty. Your father is a long descended prince, and because of that, there are special things left here, places that only you can get to, well, you and Solaris, but
Oop, oop.
places that only you can get to, and that might just help you on turning over some of those questions that you have. And yeah, with that, Silith kind of, he's like, is everybody ready? You guys grab your robes and the rest of your stuff, and he leads you down another long corridor. You can't even see the end of this corridor. It goes on for so long. You can see different staircases coming off the sides way down there, and somewhere where it eventually opens up and light looks really distorted at, and all kinds of cross hallways that go to different areas. And as you guys are going down this long, very wide corridor, over on the left and right, there are two really long, like wide arches that come out into these set into the wall doors. And each of those doors like magically flies open as he walks past, standing just at the other side of them. And he kind of like, he's like, go ahead and like split yourselves up and file on in. And the four of you manage to get together and are able to make it into the rightmost dorm. And that is where we're going to leave it for tonight. We have many questions to go over in the next one, I know, because we're going to actually like get into playing the module. But that is where we are going to leave it for now. Everybody has leveled up. We've done our appraisals, got classes, and we have our draft order for the next month. We will not be back next week, guys. But we will be back the week after that, officially starting the module. And following that, we have some more groups that are going to be starting some more sessions. So it's going to be getting all kinds of crazy. Also, we're going to have Monday nights where we're going to have voluntary streams that make up all kinds of crazy stuff to do side quests and dungeon crawls and just other different things that we can't work into the story since we're on a more like mainstreamed timeline now. All kinds of crazy things going down when we get back. Again, thank you guys from me to you and all of our fans at home. Till the next time, keep your spells prepared and step into the castle if you dare. Spells are going down next time we're around on Spells and Scepters.
Before the world knew flame or fate, before the sanctum raised its gate, a dragon wandered tired and worn through misty skies of silver morn. It searched for peace, a place to lie, beneath the glow of moonlit sky, and in a valley hushed between two gentle hills of twilight green. It bowed its head in softened light, and drifted deep to dreams of night. It dreamed of fire burning bright, of honor shining pure and white, of moonlit sacred, calm and true, of secrets old and wonders new. From dragon dreams the whispers grew, a hint of halls the world once knew, where mysteries danced in shadowed air, and magic bloomed in hearts that dare. That was the dawn of what would be, where five fought fate and unity. Their story closed, their watch now done, five voices fading into one. And so I speak across the yore, to those who brave what lies before. Oh, hero born of flame or field, of moonlit craft or truth concealed, step forth, past revealed, come soon your fate unsealed. For now the sanctum stirs to see what new-made legends you will be. The dragon breathes the dream once more, a calling through the ancient door. Hero before the past is through, the tale now waits to open you. Take clues I've left in mist and dew, seek what is hidden, chase what's true. For the sanctum keeps its promise still, in silent halls and moonlit chill. It watches all you choose to do, and it's long been waiting here for you.